Welcome back to Bloomberg This Weekend, or BT Dubs. I'm Christina Ruffini with David Gura, and Lisa Mateo is here to run you through some of the stories you might have missed this week. Lisa, what you got for us?
All right, so what age did you guys start putting into retirement?
Oh, it's not where I thought that question was going. My goodness.
Let's keep it light here.
Okay, happy Sunday. I'm going to drink my coffee. David, you want to take this one?
No, I've always
Was it like
been
30s,
told
20s?
20s?
Okay,
yeah.
20s, 20s.
When I got my first full-time job at my old network, one of the old guys said, you will max out that 401k contribution, and he was right. And so I've done it since my 20s. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, this is the topic of our latest Bloomberg article. It's called Gen Z's Retirement Maxers.
Two
yes.
X's.
Two X's, yes.
God.
Choosing savings over doom spending. So a lot more Gen Zers, they're putting away half their income, and they're living cheaply.
Putting away half their income?
Half their income,
How?
I'm telling
My
you.
word.
And you know what
They
age
are
they're
not paying
starting?
New York
As
rents,
they
I
live
will
at home
say.
and sleep
They're
on the
starting at
couch.
19.
Wow.
This is what age
Is it
people are
because so
starting
many
to
of them are
retire
living
to.
at home?
It's because a lot of things. They think Social Security is going to run out. They think that AI is going to take over a lot of their jobs, so they want to be financially secure. So maybe they don't have to take a job they don't want and stick with it just because they need the money. So they want to have the money started and banked away now. So
that's interesting.
it's something that they're
Good
doing.
for them
So
and their
retirement
level of
maxing.
determinism. Maxing.
Maxing.
It is. It is.
I'm getting tired of that word, but I'll allow it here.
Wow, this must be a change. This hasn't been happening for a long time.
It's part of a movement, okay? It's called FIRE, which stands for Financial Independence Retire Early.
There's always an acronym.
Yes,
Okay,
there's always
or
an
a
acronym
acronym
for
in
it.
this
I
case.
know of some adherence to this.
Wait, really?
Oh, really?
Well, but it's not even, I think it's like they really want to retire extremely early,
Yes.
like in their 40s. Early 40s?
That's early.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
wow. What are you gonna
travel
do with
and do whatever.
yourself?
I mean, the world's your oyster if you've saved like 80% or something like that.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
But the only thing they're doing wrong, which experts are saying, is that they're focusing so much on the saving, is that they're not paying their debt, their credit cards.
Oh.
They're also not focusing enough on the living. They're focusing on the saving, but not on the living.
That's the other thing is like you're only young once. Like I do think you shouldn't spend recklessly, but there are some times where you should just buy that ticket and go. Like life is short and it is hard to plan, especially in the world we are in today. So you just never know.
All right.
Balance is okay.
All right. As a kid, did you get allowance?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Were we always fighting with mom and dad for this allowance?
Well,
okay, because
No, it was a set amount. I got it or didn't get it. Yeah.
You get what you get and you don't get
I guess
upset.
if I were young now, I'd be putting it in my 401k.
See, exactly. This one is from New York Magazine. Okay, this is for New York. When it's barely enough money for boba, New York City parents and teens tussle over how much allowance is enough.
Let me tell you
okay,
what,
so
it's definitely not enough for boba in New York City.
It's not enough for boba,
No.
and kids are having to, struggle. They're struggling. They can't get their boba because they're getting $5 a week in allowance.
For a radio audience, we're seeing video here of Mimi's, which you'd brought up in a previous segment,
Yes,
which is
expensive.
like the $30 frozen
Very
yogurt.
expensive frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
But they're getting $5 a week. Some kids are, though, getting like $200 a week.
word.
So it's putting a lot of stress on the kids. Experts are saying.
Stress on the kids.
Yep,
Getting
because-
$200 a week.
Well, think about it. You're going out and you're going for your boba, and then you have a kid next to you who gets $200 a week, and you're sitting there with your measly
I
$5.
know.
So it's putting
Not
a little
able to
bit
get
of
the
pressure on the
large.
kids. Not to mention
As
the parents.
is life. I mean,
the parents who have to fork over the money. Just saying, it's a big
We
fight
could
in our
spend the whole
household.
segment talking about boba.
I
if you
think
wanted
my daughter
to.
gets about 15 a week. But
15
she's 18.
boba a week?
No, $15.
Oh, I thought she was getting- I was
boba
like-
a week. Big tapioca fiend.
And
that
I'm
feels
being
like
called
a
cheap
car
because of
payment.
it.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
I do like boba, but I don't like paying for it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay. Company retreats, right? If some companies do that, you go on the picnic, you
pushing
go
one
on
right
whatever.
now?
Would
Do
you
we-
like a BTW
Do we do
retreat?
one here?
Yeah,
Should we
sure,
do one?
okay.
We
Maybe
need
we
to
should
do one
Okay.
because it's a hot new thing. Okay, this one is in the Wall Street Journal. Don't kill corporate retreats. Make them more like a kid's birthday party. So instead of doing these things,
Which is generally
like
my nightmare,
you do
but
the-
okay.
You
Continue.
don't like the nat sap race or the egg things? Or
No.
all
Yes.
those. Yes,
The
it's so
orange
fun.
beneath your neck
like
and you have to
3 days in
transfer it to
Cape
someone
Cod.
else.
Okay, you're roasting marshmallows. You're potato sack racing. You're building human pyramids. Okay, you're doing all the fun
Trust
things like kids
falls.
do. And trust falls, exactly.
Yes.
Doing
Should we do
things
one right
like
now?
kids do.
How do you think that will end for you, David Gura?
Not well. Not well.
So they're saying forget the lunches, forget the dinners with the cocktails. People get out of hand and people don't know how to behave.
It's true.
Do something like this and then, you can have a good time and you can bond with your coworkers. I
Give
say
us
we do it.
Adult summer camp. I mean, we
Adult
talked
summer
about adult
camp.
summer camp. Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to go do some
Potato sack races.
potato sack races.
Potato sack racing, golf and ski trips are sometimes, they try to do those, but they're not good because some people are not good at golf. I would not be good at that
I'm
at
not
all.
good at skiing, but
Or
I'm really good at
skiing.
after skiing. I'm really good at like The
opera
chalet.
escape.
I'm pro
You're
at
big
opera.
into that.
Yeah,
Okay.
real good at it.
All right, big movie weekend. Okay, so movie theaters, this is from the New York Times. They're embracing the lucrative business of buckets. We're talking about the popcorn buckets,
Oh,
okay?
yep.
And they're these big things. Sometimes they're designed for major movies. They can sell as much as $70. Okay,
I'm sorry.
There's a couple behind. You have the replica of of director's IMAX camera for $50.
Oh, so these are like
okay?
not just your cardboard
No,
tubs.
these are like
they're keepers.
high tech. This is a 22-inch rendering of the Trojan horse for $70.
My word.
Filled to the brim with popcorn.
Epic.
And they're collected. People collect them, so it's
How do
a
you collect
thing.
them? They're so greasy
they're
afterward,
very
aren't they? You've got that kind of
large.
fake butter
Do you not
residue.
own like some soap and a sponge?
What do you do with it after?
Not dishwasher
I don't
safe, I
know. But there's a few companies, actually 3, that make these different buckets. So it's a little bit of competition there, but they're making good money. I'm telling you. I would not fork over
That's
the
a lot of
$70.
popcorn. But I guess maybe the popcorn's not the point.
When was the last time you guys went to a movie theater? Recently?
A few months ago.
I'm going this week.
Are you
to
going
see
to
Odyssey?
are you
Finally,
The Odyssey.
I'm not getting the
Are you gonna buy a
popcorn
Trojan
bucket.
horse?
I'm not
No.
buying the Trojan horse. I'm not doing it.
Put it on the company card. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see how
If
that looks.
someone were to sneak into your house using a Trojan horse style object, what would trick you?
I guess that
what would you
popcorn
bring
bucket.
in?
Maybe the giant popcorn bucket.
Lisa, I feel like it would be some sort of like expensive workout equipment.
Oh, yeah.
David,
the
maybe
treadmill. Somebody's in the treadmill. Hiding away.
God.
just a really large, giant handmade tie.
I'm gonna
You
leave
bring
you with
that right in your house.
Leave you with that amazing image, all those amazing images. Lisa, thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Lisa.
BTW. By the way, Bloomberg This Weekend, giving us that update, the stories you may have missed over the course of the week, available on the Bloomberg Terminal or at Bloomberg.com.